Mood's a safe harbor, man. Mood's a place. Anybody can come in, kind of put the race in the past.
Move is a place where progress is made, and that's what the word means, and that's what we're all about.
Move is a place where you can come get your mind right, your body right.
And it's just a great atmosphere to be in general. We all have fun.
Let's get it.
What up, everybody? We here, episode 12 of the Hardwood Knuckleheads. I know it's been a minute. I know some of y'all out there pissed off because we ain't done an episode in a while, but you know what? Y'all just leave us be, man. It's crazy times, man. Crazy times. What's up, my man?
Oh, it's good to be here. Taking a little line from Diggable Planets, but it was good times. I got a story as to why we weren't able to connect on Friday. I don't know if we should tell it now. We should tell it at the end or whatever. But you may or may not find it entertaining or not. I personally think it's hilarious, but that's me. So,
go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Okay, so on Friday, right?
Yeah.
So again, for y'all out there listening, we were, me and CK had planned on getting together when I was in Arizona, right? Yeah. So we went to the basketball game. We saw Mari play. Boy balled out. Boys out there swatting boys off the backboard, doing LeBron chase downs and knocking threes. Dog, he was so calm that whole game. Like it was just like you just never saw any frustration. He never got like the moment never got to him. You know what I'm saying? Like he just stayed so just his composure was that's the one thing that I noticed about him more than anything. I mean, not that he didn't make great plays and rebound and knock down shots stuff, but it was just like his composure. Like even like when the other team was hitting threes early,
right? And
you know what I'm saying? He just come down. He's just making a play. Just stayed in the moment. Just played like that was. And I mean, we can get to that here in like a few, but that was fun. Anyway, so we were at the game, right? Right. And then we met y'all over at the spot for a minute. Right, the spot just for sake. But then we had to get out there, right? Because thing was that this was going to be me and like Stephanie's only time that we was going to go try to hang out, right? Every time that I come into town, we try to get like one night.
Getting wild.
I try not to. I really
you
try
lie.
Not to.
You lie.
No.
Lie.
You know my sister though. Like then it's just a little different, right? So she ends up taking me to this little, I don't know, this little hole in the wall bar. I think it's called Jolie's or something like that. We talking about that. Yeah, right. Shout out Jolie's if y'all listening. Yeah. So it was so we were out there first, and just having whatever kind of time we was having there, right? Obviously a little too much, and then we walked over to this other place. I think it was called Tom Ryan's or something, right? This one was a little bit more lit up. It's still a hole in the wall, a little bit more lit up, but we're sitting there and Stephanie's bouncing back and forth or whatever, and I'm kind of sitting there trying to watch whatever Sports Center got on for basketball highlights and trying to catch up, trying to keep up with my sister and stuff. Man, we about an hour in, which meant a lot went down, right? As far as beverages going, about an hour there, right? So we're there. Feeling like you're supposed to, you know what I mean? Feeling good, I guess, what you would say, right? So, okay, so all of a sudden, they got one of those like jukebox things over there, but it's all like through the phone. So you got to download the app, add the money to it or whatever, and then try to get the song.
Make it so hard, right? Bro.
Man, I'm just trying to tell you, like, man, what happened with the days you just slide the dollar in? And then just do it. Like they don't even do that no more, right? So anyways, and so I go ahead and I start putting on a list there, right, of just music to play. I'm not going to tell you any of the songs just yet because that'll ruin the story for later. So I put some stuff on there, right? And all of a sudden, the pool table is open, and for whatever reason, full disclaimer, I don't know shit about pool. I am terrible pool player. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can, I make it look like I think I know what I'm doing. I have
and then the ball goes off the table.
I got no touch. Like, you know what I mean? I can see the angle, but just as far as the execution goes, not there. Not there at all. Right? So we're there, and Steph goes, let's play. And so when it's brother versus sister, sibling versus sibling, all of a sudden, like, you want to lose. I don't give a shit what it is.
Right.
We can be playing tiddlywinks. I'm not trying to lose to my sister.
Right.
Like I'm just not, right? So I think she broke, or I don't know. Somebody broke, right? And then all of a sudden, like it's on. Like you would have thought that that my inner, Uncle Phil grabbing Lucille to get ready to go out there to go and play pool. Like, yeah, hey, I'm telling you, I was a shark.
Right.
Me and her was going back and forth. Like, if you'd have shot a little montage there for a second, like you would have got some, we were knocking down some shots. Stephanie was knocking them down. I was knocking down. We were going back and forth, and then you had a couple people that were watching the game, right? A couple ones that were like watching, and we were just walking back and forth, talking a little trash to each other, knocking shots in and this. And then in that moment, Steph done knocked in the damn 8 ball before the thing was over. So It was like the whole party just came kind of slowly crashing down.
Because she done messed it all up.
Yeah. Like the game over, and it was kind of fun because we were going back and forth and stuff.
Right.
Obviously there was these 2 guys or whatever that were watching us play. I don't know if they were impressed or not. I don't know. I wouldn't have been impressed, but whatever. But they must have been something, because then they were just like, "Hey, you guys want to play doubles?" And we're like, "Man, hell yeah, we'll play doubles."
This is the alcohol talking.
He's thinking that we gonna play doubles. What you mean, bro? Like, listen, rack them things up, Steph. Like, you gonna break? We gonna be in here, right? So, and then I think that's when all the stuff that we had been consuming, it started to, it just kind of started to, it just kind of caught it, kind of caught up with us there. So Stephanie goes over there, whatever, and then she tried to break. When I say she missed wide right with the ball, like she ain't even hit the damn the triangle, didn't even hit the balls. And then I'm looking at her like, come on, Steph, get that shit together. So then she go and then she grab it again. Okay, hold on, wait, messed up. She go and then she tried to hit it again. She done missed it again.
How the hell?
So that's twice now. She done missed it. Like we can't start the game because she can't. Because she can't break. So then she takes the ball and she moves it all the way up to just real close to the thing. So then we hit it. So now game starts there, right? So it's their shot there first, and they got some dude on there. That dude must have been a real shark, because I think he was just waiting to play against somebody, because he done knocked in the first shot. I think there was solids. I can't even remember. He done knocked in the first shot. Second one goes in. Third one goes in, and then he misses. So now it's our turn.
It's your turn.
Now it's our turn. Now. Okay. So remember how I said that I had this list of songs or whatever that I was trying to play, right? So all
is this? Wait, hold on. Is this at Jolie's or is this at Tom Ryan's?
This over Tom Ryan's.
Okay. This is gonna make this even better.
No. This over Tom Ryan's. Yeah. So we were Tom Ryan's, right? And so I had forgot that I played all these songs. Like I pressed extra credits to play them next and do all that kind of stuff. Then it was my turn to hit. And then all of a sudden, just like your M. Night Shyamalan twist that they got in the movies or whatever, I'm not quite sure, just all of a sudden, Ace of Base, the sign pops on, right? The sign. Dog, when I tell you that me and Steph went into a song and dance routine around the pool table for the whole 3.5 minutes, it was like we forgot anybody else was there. I mean, I'm doing the running man all the way around the thing, and Stephanie dancing, and we shaking and singing to help the song. Hey, and it was like we lost ourselves for 3 minutes there or whatever. As soon as, the song comes over, gets over, and then I come back to earth, because I was on cloud 9 singing the song. Like, I was up there, bro. The concert was there. I was killing it. Then they must have watched us, and they were so embarrassed about what we was doing, dog. They left.
They were like, we done with y'all.
Dog, they left. So I was like, hey, what happened?
Nobody.
It was my shot. And then they left, bro. And then that was it. And so that was and then it's like I got home, and everything was spinning. I was dizzy, and then so we didn't get a chance to get together on Friday because that was too much. But hey, when I tell you that the song came on and it was like, it just, it's like, I still had the cue stick though. Like I'm out there, like I'm stepping, I was out there getting. Oh, that was
everybody out there. Look, everybody out there, y'all need to understand. Like everything that he just described. If you imagine it in your mind, him dancing around the pool table, and then just think about the most ridiculous dance scene in a movie you ever seen, and that's what you get, because that's what happens when this dude gets. When we go out, this dude be on a good one, and he just be dancing in his own world, like nobody is there. He's just by himself. So, if y'all can picture it, I'm telling you, it's real. It's real. It's like a real live entertainment movie. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Like I've never seen nothing like it. Like, and on top of that, like I tell him this all the time. Like, if you know Garnett, he's Mike Epps. Like, he's literally Mike Epps. So just think about Mike Epps dancing around. Like, it's crazy stuff, dog. It's crazy, bro. It is funny.
Never a dull moment. Never a dull moment. No, come on now.
Hey. So when I was thinking about this, was we were supposed to get together and everything, and then I was like, man, this is some thing. We've seen each other 3 times in the last 3 months, right? 4 months, and every time we forget to take the damn picture. I was like, look, episode 12. We always forget.
Yeah, we always forget. Yes,
every time, bro.
That's a good. No, you know what though? That's crazy though too, because that is right though, huh? Now you say that.
No, you know
what though? No, time out. I don't know.
Well, we took pictures, but those pictures we could not use. Okay, that was. Okay, you may have been half asleep in some of those pictures. We can't use those.
That was a different night in Vegas. That was that was a different night. That's when my damn sunglass lens then popped out the eye. Remember that shit when it popped out? And then I'm dancing with the one lens like a pirate.
Oh my God. That's crazy. Hey, so we was when we was over there eating at Lucky Lou's, which I'm gonna ask you about in a second. We was sitting over there at Lucky Lou's. I was talking to different parents and stuff like that. And I went over to the table with some of our parents whose kids had graduated, but they came to the game and then we all got together, right? And so I was standing over there talking, and they were like, "Hey, is that's the guy you do the podcast with, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." And you saw Big Drew, the big tall one, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, he was the one that was dancing in Vegas. I was like, yes, this guy. Dude got a reputation, bro. That's you. You out there, bro. You out there. Oh
that
man,
was good times. Oh, that was too good. Too good.
So tell me, Lucky Lou's is a spot, local spot. Shout out to Lucky Lou's.
Okay.
Like going there sometimes after the games. What you think? I know you had some food. What'd you think?
The wings were actually, I can't remember which wings that I had.
I thought you had like buffalo. Look, maybe
no, I don't mess with no buffalo. That's too much for the stomach. The way my stomach's set up, like I can't handle no buffalo sauce. It ain't gonna do. I think I had some. It was like some barbecue, like some spicy barbecue, something like. Them wings was pretty good. It was hot. Remember that? It was real hot.
Yeah.
Like, just decided to take them home and let them things cool out. They was, I think they were better once we got to Steph's house. Matter of fact, you know what? Let me take that back. I left them in the damn car.
Wow.
You know what? If I call her right now, I bet if I called her right now, they'd still be in there.
Oh Lord, she ain't checked.
Yeah, she ain't changed. That's what I'm saying. Like, I bet you. Matter of fact, now I'm thinking about it. I left them in there.
Oh man.
That's why I ended up door dashing food that night. That makes sense.
Because
I done had the food and again, that's because when I hang out with my sister, that's what happens.
Yep.
Just like Steph, I can only see you so many times during like the year because I know we always got that one night every time. I'm like, oh, Steph, I'm not 25 anymore.
You're taking years off your life.
She make me trying to feel like I'm 25, maybe trying to compete. I'm like, you ain't even 25 no more. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? And like, I just want to stay inside, put some sweats on, and just watch the TV. But then our TV didn't work, so that's why we had to go out. So I'm like, listen, you know what? It was all a setup. It was all an elaborate setup. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's all that was. So yeah. Anyway,
it was obviously it was good to see you, man, and I'm glad you got to come to the game. That was crazy thing, man. We just the team is doing well. That was a tough one. We've had 3 big tests so far, maybe 4. I'd say 3, but we just lost one the other night to a good Ironwood team from out west who they play hard. Their coach Jordan Augustine, I got to give him a shout out. He's a good dude, runs this program right. Kids just go hard, man. And so right. Got us. They came back and got us at the end. But overall, dude, I like where our team's headed. You know, we just got to keep grinding, man. You know,
what are the biggest what are the biggest takeaways that you got from the team so far? I mean, you guys are probably like a third into the season now, so you know, so like what are your? I mean, you know, obviously compared to where you guys were at when you guys started and you know, not the well, I mean, I guess you can even talk about Vegas when you guys were there as well too, because that was your first, you know, time getting everybody together. From there to where you guys are at, you know, specifically what kind of growth are you seeing? You know, not like from an individual standpoint. I mean, like, you know, when you got a team, individual guys have to stand out. That kind of helps, you know, like the team go along or whatever. But as far as kind of just like the team goes or whatever, like what do you like as far as growth wise, what are you noticing?
I mean, they're really cohesive bunch. They're close. You know, they play hard for each other. You know, a lot of times when you have a group like this, like, you know, we take it for granted that you don't, as coaches, you don't always trust them, you know, because you want to. We talked about this earlier in the season. Sometimes you want to manipulate the game so much, right? Right. That you don't allow them the freedom to just go out and make plays, right? But it's also a 50-50, you know, it's a 50-50 street. It's a two-way street. Right. So I like the mentality of our team. I like the way we get after it for the most part. The one thing I would like to see is the kids do is be able to say in the game, yo, Coach King, Coach Winder, like, we got this. Like, we want some in-game adjustments, and not like we may see something, we may call a set, but like, nah, just be like, nah, we see something different out here. That's fine. I would love to see that. That's the way, you know, that's where a good team becomes great, you know, and so, you know, we're almost there. But, you know, it's just a process, and, you know, we're 8-2 right now, so I'll take it. The two losses we have been good losses where we learned from them. So I think it's gonna help us in the long run. So
when you guys, so like the two losses that you guys had and stuff, like what's the feel in the locker room when that game's over? You know what I mean? I mean, like there's certain times when like you know, like where you'll lose a game, and especially if it's like to somebody who like you got no business losing to, there's a little bit more of a somber feel like when you're in there. Like everybody's like, damn, like we just dropped the ball. Like, damn, like we didn't bring our shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and these ones that you like talked about, because you had those two losses or whatever against some really good teams. What's the feel in the locker room after that? Like, what are the spirits like, you know, and then again, there too, like, how do you guys as coaches, how do you guys go, you know what I mean? Because you got that little moment or whatever before you go in there with the guys, right? Where like you guys kind of collect your thoughts. You guys kind of talk about the, you know, end of the game, or, you know, just, or the second half, kind of like, you know, like what put you in position to win, or what ultimately did you not get done, you know, and that's why that we weren't able to, you know, like come out on top. But what do you guys like going there, like thinking about wanting to talk to the guys about? Is it more so kind of a read the room and feel the energy type deal and then kind of go off of that? Or is there like a message that you guys want to have, and how do the guys usually like respond, you know, to those? Yeah,
like, I mean, for me, I mean, after the game the other night, we were all pissed off. Like, we were pissed off. We know we let one get away, right? I mean, Aaron was hot. He was pissed. I mean, there was a lot that went on in that game. It was a very physical game. There was a lot of stuff we thought we should have got, you know, calls that didn't go our way, blah, blah, blah. You know how it goes, right?
Yes.
And so, but in the end, the kids played hard. We knew they played hard. They played their asses off.
Right.
So they were mad. The kids were pissed off. They upset, you know, down. I'm one of those guys, you know, if it's a game we really play bad, I'm gonna go in and probably light them up. I'm gonna be pissed. Right? Like in a game like that, to me, walking in the locker room, you can see they're deflated. You can see, you know, they know they let one get away. To me, it's like, I'm not gonna go in there and
What's the for what?
Right. So I went in there and basically was like, hey, you know, we let one get away. It was a big game. We let it get away. But you know, it's still early in the season. You just got to learn from it. Like there were some calls that didn't go our way. Yeah, the game got physical and we didn't get some foul calls. But here's the thing: the one thing that I'll say that we didn't do is like we didn't adjust to it. Like we didn't.
Right.
You know what I mean? So Like that's on us. That's not like you can't be pointing the finger elsewhere. You just got to make things happen. And when games being called a certain way or certain things are happening, again, making those in-game adjustments and changing your style of play, your level of play, however that is, you just got to make it happen. And we didn't do that. So they deserve to win. We took it on the chin, and it's like we'll just learn from it. And so the guys are pretty good about that. I mean, Amari was pissed. A couple of our other, leaders were a little pissed off, but then they understand, And on top of that, kids these days, they play so many games, they don't have that. It's just going.
It's not the same anymore, right? No, right. It's not the same. Yeah. When we grew up, it was like during basketball season, that was it. You only had that one. You know what I mean? And it's even with AAU. It wasn't like it is now. You're playing. You'd be lucky if you got 2-3 games at a tournament. These kids are playing 5 and 6 in a weekend, every single weekend. All the way in the spring. It's you know what I mean. So it's just it's kind of just one bounces off, and you kind of miss that though. You know what I'm saying? Just
kind of desensitized to losing.
It does. It doesn't have the full meaning to it anymore. Where it's just where you not that it doesn't, but it just feels like that it doesn't have that same kind of effect and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So how do your guys? What are the practices usually like after that? Especially
they usually bounce back pretty good. We had finals this week, so there was that. The next day they were starting finals, so the kids had to go home and study. So that kind of took their mind off of it. I know after that game it was crazy. We went over to one of the parents' houses, and it was alumni night, so we had a lot of the former kids that got together. Cool. And they were hanging out around the fire, so that kind of helped,
That kind of right there, just kind of just not erasing the memory, but it just kind of I think more than anything, it just puts the bigger picture into perspective there, because you've got so many former ones that used to be there. It's just you know what I mean, that.
We've had so many. We've had since I've been there, the three teams that I've coached. They're just good kids, and so they're very supportive, and they were like, you guys are gonna be fine. You guys are way better than we were. And they were cracking up because. This team is so different and so much more athletic than we've had in years past.
Right.
They were a lot of the kids were like, man, I think y'all have more dunks in this game than we had all last year.
Right. Yes. What is y'all getting mad about?
Yeah. So they keep things in perspective, and then we got back after it on Thursday and Friday and had 2 good practices, and
that's good.
We played tonight. So we'll just start a new streak. You know what I mean?
Who do you guys got tonight?
We got Queen Creek, so a little bit of a rivalry game, but we're playing it at the Phoenix Suns Arena.
So wait. You guys going all the way to Candlestick? Is it what Talking Stick? Is that one?
Is it Talking Stick? I don't even know. Footprint Center. That's what they call it.
Wait, is that all the way in Peoria or Glendale?
No, it's in Phoenix, downtown Phoenix.
And what am I thinking about?
You're thinking of the jobbing.com.
Yes. Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, that's kind of cool.
So it's a cool event, but it's it'll be interesting because you're playing in that big arena, and it's not going to be packed. So you're gonna have to create our own energy. And
right. That I was just gonna say. Yeah. So how do you guys how is that? How do you guys do that?
Well, our guys are pretty good about that. My biggest concern tonight is that we typically make a lot of threes in the game. I don't think we made that many in the game you were there. I think Mari had 3 or 4.
Mari had 3 or 4. Yeah.
But typically we were in the 5 to 10 area, and so I'm just worried that we're gonna get in there in that big arena and start jacking it up, and I'm like, that's not gonna work tonight. We're gonna have to attack that rim to get our legs and get and then take some rhythm.
Get a flow going in there first before you try to just start. And then plus there too, you guys even get a chance to practice in there before. Nope. Do you only see that's what you got? You didn't even get a chance to get adjusted to the court and to the rim, which is a real thing. I'm sorry, every court, everything is different. Just real quick, just to kind of just go someplace else.
Yeah.
Remember when we were at NAU? What were the worst rims in the conference?
The worst rims for me, I think, were I would say Weber.
Okay.
Obviously ours. Let's start with ours. Okay. Maybe let me rewind.
Right. Okay. Let me ask the question again. Which rims were the worst in the conference for you?
Ours. Yes.
Yes. You didn't like those ones?
I mean, I like the rims, but the environment, that big old sky dome.
Oh no. Couldn't agree with you more. I just always
Yeah.
felt like that. Like always felt like that. Our games, that our whole season, we should have been in the Roll Center because that place.
Yeah.
And like when we had a couple of games preseason prior to, because football was in there, obviously, so they took precedent or whatever until they put the court down. I just always felt like that there was just way more. Like you could have just it could have been way more of a 6-man.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Just, at a roll. I mean, like the dome is fine, but it's just, I mean, again, the only time that the dome ever really gets packed is during the 3A tournament when you get all the Native American teams when they come down over there and then they fill that place up, which is pretty freaking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it. But I was asking about that, about like rims being like a thing or two, because I don't know if you remember, but I thought Sac State had
Sac State, yeah.
Man, that was gonna be my next choice. Because they pumped their balls up so much and their twins were so tight, but they did that because none other guys could shoot.
Right.
So then you can't shoot, like, you know what I mean? So like us, that's what we did. We shot some, man, trying to get used to shooting with the ball that, I mean, is all the way pumped the hell up. And then you got them stiff rims or whatever. It's like, man, here we go with this. I'm like, I hated that. That was, and you only get like a day, like, you know what I mean? And then it depends, because if it's on the front end of the travel, you actually get a chance to practice in there like the day before. Then you get a chance to do a shoot around the next day. Then like you get the game. If it's the second one, you're traveling there like that night. You get the walkthrough, and it's like that was the worst right there, man. No, so I was just, and I'm only saying that because, again, just like you said, like they're gonna get to that big arena or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what it feels like. You're like, man, shit, I'm out here where the pros play. Let me be like the pros be. Like, and then start jacking stuff up, just like you said, long shots, long rebounds, layups on the other end. Now all of a sudden you know what I mean? Like you could dig yourself a hole real quick.
Big time.
Just because you're trying to just do too much. So yeah,
I was watching the other night. It was funny because U of A played Alabama at the Suns Arena. And it was packed. Like I was watching it on TV. It looked like a cool environment. The place is jumping. But shoot, and Alabama, I think shoots more threes than anybody in the country. More attempts, right?
They shoot that thing.
They shoot that thing, bro. But like they came out, and by the time I think the under 8 timeout had rolled around, they were like 1 for 17.
Really?
Oh my God. I was like, y'all, and they was jacking.
Just every time.
Yeah, so I'm just like, if they 1 for 17, and we gonna be in there on a Saturday night with maybe 300 people in there,
right?
Boy, that's a recipe
with no energy and no atmosphere. No.
Yeah. So
then who won that game? I'm assuming Arizona won.
U of A.
Was it? I mean, did they win it pretty easily, or?
I think they ended up pulling away. They won by like 7 or 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, they've been though, like, okay, I didn't get a chance to watch that one, but I did watch them when we were in Arizona. I was watching that game before we went to A and stuff. I watched the Purdue and Alabama game. Did you watch them? Like Alabama's not, I mean, they're athletic, they're long, they guard, but again, just like you said, I mean, they were shooting that thing forever. Yeah. And then it was like in the second half, Purdue, I mean, but they got that dude, they got Edie in there, and that's just a damn dog.
You can't guard that.
Huh? No, you can't. Like, he gets that catch anywhere around 7-8 feet, you're done. Like, you don't even got to jump. He just turns around and just gets that little hook. That's just like, that shit ain't fair. But you know what's crazy about that, though, too, is I was thinking about that the other day when I was talking to Aylin. Like, he's the same size as Wemby.
He is?
Yeah, they're both like 7'5".
That's crazy.
No, but I'm saying, right? No, they're the same size. Wemby, dribble, shoot the three. Yeah. Yes. Take the ball full court, all this. Yep. Edie's your 90s post guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yep. Like he's your back to the basket. I'm setting the on ball, I'm rolling hard.
Yep.
You know, like we get the downhill action. If he helps, we're gonna throw a lob. If not, like then we're gonna repost, and he's big, which is just crazy because it's just like you don't see those kind of bigs anymore.
You don't, no.
Like it's just nuts. Like it's like I don't, it's always like, again, like where I felt like Purdue, that was the problem when they played Fairleigh Dickinson last year, because Fairleigh Dickinson had no bigs.
Right.
They were just like, whatever. Like, we're gonna have to run because and which was crazy because as the game went on, you just kept looking like this is not a good matchup for Purdue. Like, you know what I mean? Like the game's all about matchups. And if you got a team of guys that can all kind of put that thing on the ground and create and get up and down the floor, and now you got a big five that can't guard on the outside.
Yeah.
Like at some point you got to just sit them and be like, listen, we got to hope that we get past this round. And then we'll play you in the next ones because we know we won't get another team like that. But that's just, man,
Well, the thing, and then I mean, on top of that, it's like, Purdue, like in that game, their guards didn't want to make shots. They couldn't
No,
make
they
shots
didn't.
and wouldn't take shots. You know what
No,
I mean?
they wouldn't.
But now, I mean, this year's team, they got a couple guards that they got a year older and they're a little bit more confident.
Right.
They're gonna be tough. They're gonna be tough, man.
Right.
So, yeah, man, I do got some games for us to pick.
Yes, sir.
I did have one other thing that I wanted to ask you because it's the holiday season. Christmas is 2 days away. So, people. I don't know about y'all. I'm not trying to sound like no Grinch here, okay?
Right.
But holiday season is stressful for some people, and it could bring out the worst in people. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was thinking about this the other day, and it may not apply to just the holiday season, but just in general. Like, I wanted to ask you, like, just in dealing with people, what are your 3 biggest pet peeves?
With dealing with them? What do you mean?
And I'm not talking about people I'm just talking about like your neighbors. When you go out and you're driving, or you're at the grocery store. Like, what are some things that irk you? Because I got a list. I made a list. You got a list. I got a list. Some things that came to my mind, and I'm ready to speak on it.
I feel like I should let you. I feel like we should turn this table over to you first, and then and then I can chime in afterwards. Just because I can feel your energy right now. Like
I'm just saying, man. Like I'm a friendly guy. I'm a friendly guy, man. I like to be friends with most people, And again, the world is crazy as it is. I don't need to add more stress to it.
Well, absolutely. Okay, I'll give you that.
So here's my thing. So I was walking in the neighborhood the other day, and I tend to take walks because I'm old and I want to, get my steps in, keep the weight up, right? But it dawned on me, like when I walk and you see people walking their dogs, I typically, hey, how you doing? Some of these bastards don't be waving back, man. They just be ignoring you. That's a pet peeve, bro.
He didn't got the wave,
bro. Okay. I be eating, man. Just give me a little of this. Just do this.
Or just the head nod. Just acknowledge that you saw me throw the hand towards you.
But don't act like I'm not fucking there. I'm here. I'm here. I'm saying hi. Hoping you have a good day. Don't mess up my day.
Right.
That's number 1.
Okay.
Number 2, man. I'm driving. How you driving. Somebody wants to get over. You let them in. What happened to the courtesy wave?
Oh, yeah. Like the point. It's like the assist.
Yeah.
It's the assist. Yeah. No, it's just, hey, appreciate you. Thank you for letting me get in right here. Like, that's what that is. Yeah.
Just give me an air dap, bro.
Yeah. Just the point. That's all it is. Yeah.
Yeah. The third one, I done got so mad about the first 2, I actually forgot the third one. I have a third one. And I'm gonna remember it, but that's the first 2. If you speak on yours, just off the top of your head. I know I'm putting you on the spot.
No, so pet peeve. I think the first one is, and again, this is gonna sound very like this is gonna sound like, wait, how the hell you gonna say this when you? Okay, so just. It's people that talk too much, bro. Like sometimes, because sometimes I just want to keep it moving, bro. Like just like and it's like, and this is not directed at no one by. Like it's not that. It's just you was asking me just a general question, so it's just
right.
Sometimes sometimes people don't know if you in a hurry or not. Sometimes I just I got to get to the store because I got to get this shit now because I got to get home, or I got to do this because I got to pick the kids up at 3 and then I got to go and so you sit there and you just and they just you say hey, how's it going? And it's just a quick one,
right?
But then it's but then it's it's the questions on top of it afterwards. Oh, what are you guys cooking for dinner tonight? Oh, what do you got there? Oh, we got. I'm like, man, listen. I'm trying hard, bro. I've got to go. But then I always feel bad if you don't listen because you come off like an asshole. Right? You know what I mean? Like if you just if I just walked away mid-sentence, I'm just saying, now sitting damn, he an asshole, so you don't do that, but at the same time, I'm just I'm not as go. I gotta go. As good. There's people that I know is hey, listen, I gotta go. We gotta talk later. Yeah. And just be quick in the car. I can't do that. I'll sit on the phone sometimes and be on the phone with people and we'll be talking and I'll look at Lex and she'll look at me And she's like, what? And I'm like, I'm just trying, like, listen, like, I had one thing I wanted to ask you on the phone. Now we talking for 75 minutes, but half of it's my fault because I won't stop talking. So I know I'm the, so I know I'm the reason for it. I think they're just trying to match
you matching your energy.
Yeah, exactly right. So I just need to just shut the hell up. Like, that's what it is. Like, I need to just start calling people and don't say shit. Just cause like, they'd be like, hello? Hello?
Oh my God. That's something else.
I'm just saying, just like you was asking. Hey, I don't like what I don't like. So I mean, so like you don't like how when people don't let you in. I can't stand it when people get in the left lane and go slow as hell. I'm sorry. That drive me crazy, dude. Like, I don't want to honk the horn because I don't you don't know what they got.
Yeah,
you don't know what's going on. Right. Yeah, I'm not trying to do it, but I'm just like, come on, man. I'm gonna get right behind you, and then you still just chilling. Like, if you gonna chill, get in the right side. I'm trying to go somewhere. Like, I got places to be. It's just
driving in the left line, like I said, it's cool afternoon, like, Sunday afternoon stroll, you know.
Or the worst is like when you get like the one dude, or I shouldn't say dude. You get the one person, the civilian. Right. What do you want? Right. Get away. You get the one civilian that's in like one of them big old huge trucks.
Yeah.
The big ones with the tinted windows.
Uh-huh.
You know, and it's like you start to go by them or whatever, and then they just speed up for no reason. And I'm trying to get up, and so I can go over, so I can get into the slow lane. I don't want to stay in the fast. I'm trying to get up, but then you want to turn this into a race. So then I'm like, well, shit. All of a sudden, nigga, my Don Toretto come out. You know,
fast and furious.
Like, what you mean? And I'm driving a minivan. Like, I'm just like, come on.
Yeah.
Listen,
I just remember my third.
Okay.
It just came upon me. Okay, and it's basketball related. Okay, so this will apply to both of us.
Okay, we can go back to that.
You ever had? Yeah, I get it. I feel you, man. I feel you. Because I feel the same way. And Jim be having to calm me down too. So like, because I hit the gas too. Like, we can go, you know. I get it.
Come on. We can go. This ain't nothing but gas.
So, but here's my thing. Like, you know, like you ever coach against somebody and then you beat them, right? And then whether it be publicly or whether you hear it from another person that they talked to that coach after you beat them, and they were like, yeah, we played awful. Like, bro, just take the L, man. Like,
you still mad about that, huh? All the way from Vegas. You still mad about that?
Bro, I can't stand that, bro. I can't stand when coaches do that. You got no respect, bro. Just say you got beat. You can be mad, like, but don't go downplaying another team's win. Like, I don't do that. Like, if team beats us, they beat us. Like,
y'all beat us because y'all were the better team that night. We didn't have our stuff together. Not like, we were awful. My guys had this. I had this going on. We didn't get just trying to make the
I hate that.
The excuse part. I hate that.
Don't bring up that. Don't bring up that dude, because that pissed me off. Don't really piss me off.
I just thought that's who you were talking about again.
Nah. But that really pissed me off. People be acting crazy.
Or it'd be like when you're in the lines there, right? Like when you're in the lines and then you win a game, right? Whatever that the game was. I remember last year I was coaching our 8th grade team and we were at a tournament in Portland. In this heated game. Like, I mean, like, it was heated. Like, I can't, it was another pretty good team from Portland. Like, the game went back and forth, right? I mean, back and forth. We were down 12 with like 3 minutes left to go, and we came back and we won by 1. I really don't know how it happened other than we just finally got some stops and we got some baskets, right? It's like one of those games where like we didn't shoot well the whole entire game until at the end when we had to knock shots down. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like in those moments, like the kids just kind of they just kind of like, you know, like took that moment by the horns and like they went with it there, right? So we went on. Right. I don't know what it was. It must have been like a 13-1 or something, or like something, you know, like run, because we ended up winning by 1 at the end, right? And you know, our guys were excited. We came from behind. Now it's kind of one of those games there too, where, you know, and again, you know, we're talking more on the AAU side than like the high school side there, right? Like when you go to some of these tournaments, and again, no bias towards the refs. I get it. Like they out there trying to do their best job and they doing this, but you know, when you get like Portland refs that officiate Portland AAU teams and they know the kids, like, and when I say know them, like you can't be high-fiving and shit to a kid before the game.
Right.
Because like there's just a level of professionalism that's like, well, come on, man. Like you like even if he's your boy, like do that shit when the game over, like not right before. So I gotta be like, okay, so now we playing 7-on-5. Right. You know what I'm saying? To where like we're not getting any calls early. They're getting all of them. I gotta be walking up the sideline. I gotta be trying to get into semi-arguments with the refs just to try to get a point across for them to try to start calling and stuff, right? So then it's like when they finally start to kind of let things go at the end, and it got, it got chippy, it got physical. But our guys wanted to win. They wanted to win. Both teams wanted to win, and the refs kind of swallowed the whistle, and they let the team, and they just kind of let us play it out. So we in that moment, I'm not gonna say the whole game because the whole game we were not like that, but in those 3 minutes, we were the more aggressive team, right? So then we ended up winning the game. The guys were pretty excited. I was excited for them just because anytime that you can come back and then you can win. But then it's like, we didn't get the win on the bucket. We got the win on the stop at the end. Like the bucket put us up, but we still had to get the stop, right? So they had to change, you know what I mean? So so like that part was cool. So, guys are jumping up in the air, high-fiving, whatever. We're super excited, going to go shake, shake hands. And then the coach want to be like, hey man, your players are nothing but dirty MFers. And then I'm just like, see, like it's just like, come on, he was calling the same thing. He was letting y'all get away with everything in the first half, but now you mad. So it got real heated. Like I ain't gonna lie, like I got out of character for a second. Like I'm normally not like that. But you're not gonna sit there and try to talk bad about my guys. No, just say, hey, great game. So then he got real heated. Then I got real heated. Then you know what I'm saying. So then now
there's about to be some furniture moving,
right, man? Just like I just bust the head to the white meat. Like it was it was one of those ones. You're like, man, and so I had to apologize to the guys after because that's normally not how I want to, end things off. Or whatever.
But you got to stick up for your guys.
Let's shake hands and let's do this. But it's like, don't you try to start going at my guys. Nah. When you start talking about them, and then the assistant coach try to start chiming in. So then, of course, I, got up and I'm, of course, I had to say something to them. So we're exchanging words and we're getting pulled back. And I'm just like, this is dumb. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's the part there too, where it's just like, listen, like the refs weren't calling nothing and you didn't see us going crazy.
Right.
For the whole 20 or what? The whole what? It's 20-minute running clock. So for 37 minutes, the refs are calling everything for y'all, and like we not saying nothing but give us some calls.
Right.
Then they finally swallow the whistle and they let us get away with being a little bit more aggressive. Now, were some of the things or like some of the defensive stops that we got, maybe were those fouls? Probably, yeah.
But that's not your fault. That's the ref's fault.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That ain't us. Like it's again, it's just kind of like how you were talking about earlier there too. Teams start to play a certain way, the ref's going to call this, this way or that way. You got to make the adjustment.
Yep.
So in the timeout, like right there and that, it was like, guys, we've got to get aggressive right here.
Yeah.
We need to force tempo. We got to get a couple easy stops because we need to get a bucket to kind of put some pressure back on or whatever. So we're reaching a little bit more. We're bumping guys a little bit more when they're coming through. Like, there might have been a push here or there, like on like a box out, but it's nothing that wasn't been going on the whole entire game. So for the dude to get really mad and then try to walk and then try to start talking bad about our guys, like our guys are a bunch of punks and this, I'm like, come on, man. That's why I draw a line. That's why I draw a line because I know my kids aren't like that. So you're not going to sit there and then say that about them just because you mad because you lost. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was, that's the part I don't like. You know what I mean? Just coach just be like, hey, we lost. That's, and then just like you said, take the loss.
Don't talk to your kids about what you can do better. You know what I mean?
That's it.
Like, That's it.
That's it. The one thing I will say though too, like as bad as that moment was, I actually did see both those coaches the next day, and we kind of just like made up for it. We shook hands, we hugged it out. It was like, hey, we were all, we were out of pocket. The emotions got to it, so I can respect the hell out of any coach that can do that there too, because I get it. In that moment, it's hot.
Yeah,
it's hot. It's emotional. Yeah. Like you guys want to win. It's loud. People are running their mouth like from the sidelines or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got all these factors that just make the game even that much more emotional. So it's like, so like the next day, like when everything kind of cooled off and
you reflect on it.
Yeah, you probably got home and like sat down and was like, damn, that's not.
We probably look like some damn jackasses.
Right. Yeah. No, because it's like, because I know like the first thing that I told the guys is I was like, hey, I need to apologize. That's normally not how I want to be, but and it was, and even then I kind of felt bad, and and so it was just, I had like, I had definitely had, way much more respect for them afterwards. And I think that they probably feel the same way just because we were able to kind of talk it out and just be like, hey man, I didn't mean it like that. We were just emotional. Your guys play like, you know what I mean? And so there was a little bit, like a level of like respect that got just passed right there or whatever. So I can respect that. You know what I'm saying? So but still in the moment though too, like that make you be like, man, it's these games be crazy, man. And it's not just that. So then let me take a step further. Like you're seeing all this other stuff going on. You see the clip, not the clip, but I read somewhere, what was it, last week or the weekend before, where the dude and like the teammate like beat up the coach because they weren't getting no playing time.
Bro, that story was crazy.
Did you see that? Like, I'm like, this is nuts. Like, just emotions just way too high. Like, I don't care. I don't care like what like that just to me was
one of my former players sent me that. He sent me the story on that, and he was laughing. He sent the clip, and he had the laughing emojis, and he goes, "Coach, imagine a couple of us coming at you in the parking lot. Right. How would that go down?" I said, "You know how that."
Right, yeah, just like man, that's no just way. Crazy that they that's even were. So I saw that one, which was nuts. But let me tell you what's even the crazier one. There was another one that I watched where two refs in the game squared up at half court and they started fighting. Did you not see that?
Yes.
The one dude tackled him and then they got up. I mean, like when I say they squared up,
they looked like they were.
I'm like, what the hell's going on in basketball right now? I was like, man, this is just crazy.
Love the sport, man, but we see some things. It's fun.
Man, I'm trying to say, like, I'm trying to say, like, I don't think that and you know what, one time when Aylin was in a game, we were at an AAU tournament in Houston, probably about 4 years. Let's see, Aylin's in 6th grade, so 3 years ago. We were at a tournament. We went to the John Lucas Invitational, like in Houston. Like that's a different dog out there in Houston. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that, like those are those dogs that Dion talk about, like for his team or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like dogs like that. Guys that are gonna compete and fight you at the whole entire time, right? Well, in the last game, we were getting beat. I'm not going to even talk about the team that we were losing to or whatever, because that's not the point of the story. But like one of our guys and one of theirs started getting the game got physical. Shots were going up. They're boxing out just a little bit more aggressively than usual, you know. And then it got to the point where, like, as the game was going on, one guy swung back, one guy pushed by before you knew it, all of a sudden they were both squared up at half court and they were just throwing hands.
Wow.
And it was like, I never seen that before. That was crazy. Like it was, you know, it's just like, you know, just, I don't know. Like I get it that the game gets really hot. Like, you know, just like, I get all that, but it's like, man, it's those emotions just, you know, sometimes we let them overcome us a little bit, you know,
we all guilty of it. I know.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you remember Brandon, and I shout out to Brandon Hurst, my former assistant. He's working at University of New Mexico. He went to Coconino.
That's right. Okay, right. Yeah.
Grandpa Prita, good man.
Right.
Booster at NAU, but
Prita. FBI Prita. Okay, yeah. What's up, Prita? Okay.
Yeah, so he if he's listening, which I know he does listen to, he's gonna laugh at this whole episode because he's gonna be like, how the hell are you talking, Coach? Like all the stuff you done got into. I know he's gonna say some stuff.
Right.
And we all guilty of it. But again,
absolutely.
It's only you could reflect on it. And you know, I've had those moments, but it's usually about protecting my kids. Like you're not gonna you're not gonna talk smack about my kids.
Right.
You're not gonna I'm just not about that. So that's the one way you can get me hot in the game is if you go after one of our kids or you try to make our kids out to be dirty. Like, get out of here with that. I'm not doing
They're not that. Yeah, exactly right. We don't even be teaching that. Yeah.
Nah. So, all right, man. Before we get out of here, you know, we 2 days away from Christmas. We got to get these picks in, man.
Yes, sir.
I picked 5 games.
Let's get it. Where we at with the record right now? Because I need that UConn win. You need to tell everybody that I picked the UConn and that you jumped on my back with that there after I made the pick or whatever. So
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, see, now you don't know. See that? Yeah. See, that's what it is.
The last records I have is me at 9-6 and you at 7-8. Okay.
Oh, so I'm coming up. I mean, like I'm making the playoffs. What you talking about?
Okay. All right, buddy. Here we go, guy. Just take it 1 weekend at a time. All right. All right. So we got 5. Smallest weekend slate because of the holidays and finals. So, and conference is about to start, but we had a few good games. So here we go. All right. We'll go first game. we're going mid-major here. All right, so we're going Duquesne in Vegas playing St. Mary's. Both teams are 8-2. If I get that, if I have that correct, I think both teams are 8-2. No, Duquesne is 8-2. St. Mary's is 8-5, and Duquesne is favored by 2.5.
Duchesne, okay.
Duchesne.
yes. Okay, it's just, I mean, I don't know anything about Duchesne. But I
what
do
other
know,
name you gonna give him? You got him Duchesne, you gave him Duquesne, you got him what you just Duchesne?
Duchesne. Yeah, okay, Duchesne, Duchesne, okay, Duquesne. Yeah, just one of them ones.
The Dukes.
One of them. Yeah, just okay, them Dukes. Okay, yeah, okay, so them Dukies. Okay, so I'm gonna say that Weber was a lower mid-major, and then they beat St. Mary's, right? And I don't know who the Dukies got, but I'm assuming if they're 8-2, they gotta have at least one dude. That might. You know what? I'm going Dukes.
You going Dukes?
Go. You said 2.5.
2.5.
I'm just gonna take it straight. I'm not.
Hey, now you getting smart. I've been waiting for you to get smart because you be getting crazy with your lines, bro. So I'm gonna give you that. That's a smart pick, but I'm going to give you. I'm gonna take Santa Clara. All right, I'm gonna take Santa Clara.
No, you said St. Mary's. Is St. Mary's or Santa Clara?
Santa Clara.
You said St. Mary's.
I did.
Yeah. Go back and listen to it. You said so. So now you set me up. See, that's what you see what you did. You set me up.
All right, Santa Clara.
Old-fashioned okie doke. That's what that was right there. Give me a name and then gonna switch it when it's your turn. Talking about look, you can't make no picks. See, that's that bullshit I'm talking about right there.
It's Santa Clara.
Nah, see, he gonna try to whoop.
I didn't say St. Mary's, man.
You knew there was some tomfoolery going on today, and that's the shit right there. Yes, you did. You said St. Mary's, bro.
You want to change your pick?
Who they got?
Duquesne.
Who Santa Clara got?
Santa Clara is just a good. They got Randy Bennett. He over there doing his thing.
Oh, Randy Bennett. Wait. Randy Bennett is a St. Mary's.
No, I'm sorry. Herb Sindak, man. Herb Sindak.
Tomfoolery.
Herb Sindak's over there.
Oh, Herbie from NC State?
Yeah.
He's back.
Yeah.
And he was at ASU too for a little bit.
Yeah.
And they couldn't win over there.
Well, he's done okay. Yeah.
I'm going to Duchesne just because you set me up. And you know what? And I'm taking the points now too because you set up. No, just no. Duchesne by 4. That's it right there. No, that's it. No, that's it. That's it. You messed it all up.
Hey, everybody out there. The setup has been completed. I got him. All right. So you'll know a little bit more about these two. So, all right, second game. Villanova. They just won their first Big East game. Okay, they're going to DePaul. DePaul is 2-8, but they've been playing okay. Almost picked off a couple teams, but they still 2-8, so they're not very good.
And what's Nova?
Villanova is, I don't know, but here's the thing about Villanova. Villanova wins every game outside of Philadelphia. When they play in Philadelphia near their home place, they just get smacked. So
you think they're gonna get smacked?
No, they're playing at DePaul.
Where's DePaul?
Chicago.
Oh shit, I don't know. Don't be saying that shit like I know where shit is at. Come on, get it.
Golly, man.
Okay, well then, so what you're saying is that they're gonna win.
Villanova is favored by 11.5.
Take that one straight because DePaul gonna make it a different game. I'll tell you that it's gonna be closer than 11.
Oh, really?
It's gonna be closer than 11. I'm not gonna give you a line, but it's gonna be closer than 11. If it's closer than 11, 5 push-ups.
So you just picking Villanova straight up?
Yeah, straight. But it's gonna be closer than them winning by 11. DePaul gonna make DePaul gonna hit some shots at the end. They're gonna do something.
I'm telling you, Villanova gonna blow their ass out. They're gonna win 15-20. All right, so that's my pick. Villanova about 15-20. They covering that 11.5. All right.
All right.
So, all right, you picked it. Let me go back. I'm gonna make sure I got this right.
Yeah. You said Santa Mary's, Clara, Clara
is going. I picked them, and you picked the Dukes, the Duchesnes.
Duchesnes, yes.
Yep. I'm picking Villanova. I'm just gonna say you picking Villanova too, even though you trying to add side stuff to it, but let it go. All right. Here we go. Next game. Vandy At Memphis. Memphis favored by 16.5.
Memphis.
Is,
Memphis. Stop. Memphis.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No, right. They guard, bro. Memphis guards.
Memphis is good this year, bro.
Yeah, they guard. Yeah. No,
Penny got that thing rolling.
Yeah, Penny got it. I mean, I do like Jerry Stackhouse as a coach. I like that, but I don't know. Penny got them dudes playing differently.
Yeah.
And then what? And then what? Mikey just got his. So is he coming back at all this year?
Nah, he ain't playing, man. That felon. He ain't playing basketball.
I'm just saying they just got some momentum going with that. That's all I'm saying. Just,
he ain't playing. But they're about to get they're about to get a transfer back, or kid just transferred in from K-State.
Not an Uncle Grandpa to do the play last year?
Nah. Stop messing with DeAndre Williams, bro. Why you hating on that man?
I'm not hating.
Why you keep calling that man old, bro? You ain't right. DeAndre, if you're out there and you listen, I got you, man.
Hey, no, he nice. I didn't say he wasn't nice. I'm
hating.
I'm just messing because last year, bro,
that's 2 times you don't win after him, man. See that man be. He trying to get his ball on. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Cold world. So, all right. This one, I'm gonna give you the benefit. I'm giving you the pick. Whatever you pick, I'm going opposite you.
Of course you are. Yeah, set up. Okay? Setup number 2.
This is not a setup. This is an easy game, all right? St. John's, Rick Pitino.
Oh, yeah, Pitino. You had me at Pitino.
At UConn. UConn favored by 11.
Never mind. Hold on. Timeout. Whoa, wait a minute.
UConn is 0-1 in the Big East. They went and they lost to Seton Hall, so you know they pissed off Danny.
They lost to Seton?
Yes, they did.
Oh, dude, that was over St. Peter's.
Yeah.
He coached at St.
Shaheen Holloway.
Ooh.
UConn by 11.5.
UConn by 11.5 at home? Against St. John's?
Yeah.
St. John's.
Wow, that is crazy. But thank you. That's setup number 2. That was crazy. You're out of your mind, bro. UConn is Did you hear Danny Hurley in the press conference the other day?
No.
So they lose, right? At Seton Hall. He's like, film session tomorrow is not going to be pleasant. He like, we didn't play well, and everybody will know about it. So UConn gonna be pissed off. They gonna beat the brakes off of St. John's.
Hey, Pitino be coaching though. Pitino coaches guys, man.
Look, man. I got all the respect in the world. That I got respect for you, and I got respect for Rick Pitino. But that was a dumbass pick. That was dumb. That was just crazy. All right. I'm gonna just move on because I don't even want to say no more about that. That was just wild. Wow. Last game, probably the best game of the weekend in Vegas, so neutral court. After the Duchesne's play Santa Clara Marys.
Yeah, Santa Clara Marys. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, two teams. So basically, Duchesne's playing 2 teams. That's what that is. That's why you got me set up. Okay, yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
So this is the feature game of the night, and it's U of A favored by 6.5 over FAU.
Ooh, Atlantic?
Yeah.
Oh, the Final Four team from last year?
Yeah.
Got everybody back, and that big boy is inside there too, so he's going to be able to neutralize their FAU.
They got the big Russian.
Yeah, they got what's his name? They got Ivan Drago in there playing post. Yeah,
he play basketball now.
Yeah, exactly. Yes,
he hitting him with the right left jump hook.
That's the
instead of going right hook, left hook, he hitting him with the right jump hook.
He hitting with the right hook and the left hook. Yes.
Yeah.
If he foul out, he foul out. He's just out there just getting them buckets right there too. I'm going to FAU, bro.
Okay.
What? You said it's neutral court. Why you laughing like FAU ain't got no chance?
It's just crazy to me. Like, U of A is probably the second best team in the country.
FAU,
I ain't even a U of A fan. But the way you made that pick, like you said, the only person you mentioned in making this pick was the Russian center from FAU. You didn't say not one dude from U of A.
Listen, no. They got bigs.
I know.
They got Badalo or whatever, Badalo, Balo, Paulo. One of them, like they got him, who's gonna get neutralized by the big Russian dude. Hey, FAU's guard play nice though.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Like, they got Caleb Love. I'm not saying he's not nice. He can go. FAU's also got everybody back from a Final Four run last year. That's all I'm saying. Everybody back. And they healthy. Well, and they're in Vegas. Like, you don't think that they got this game circled on the map as something to be like, hey, this would be a great quadrant 1 win for us for the whole thing? I'm just saying. I agree, but I just don't think they got the firepower to. I just don't see it, man. Bro, you just want for U of A just because they pack and no other reason.
And here's the other thing, though. FAU, all them guards is nice, and they got the big Russian in between, but they still gonna be the size disadvantages. Still going to be crazy from the guards.
Do we need to talk about Fairleigh Dickinson and Purdue again? Do we need to talk about that?
Gosh. Hey, man.
Do we need to talk about UMBC versus Virginia? Like, which one do you want? Like, it's just like, I mean, like, which one do you want?
Hey, this ain't no one game setting. They going to play again tomorrow. So they nobody's out there playing all tight. They just going to be playing. And I'm telling
FAU and in Arizona, I'm telling you, like, the reason why that's the feature game is and then if that's gonna be the feature game, you'd have brought somebody else in there to play against Arizona. They brought FAU in. Why? Because they're nice. FAU is what, top 10 easy right now. What? Check the rankings. You got it right there. What are they? They top 10 easy. Get out of here with that bullshit. Trying to act like I don't know what I'm talking about.
FAU is ranked 14th right now at 9-2, which is probably skewed. They probably could be in the top 10.
Yeah, and then so what's Arizona's record?
They are 9-1.
Who they lose to?
Purdue.
Lame. See, look, that's what I'm talking about. See, they lost to them. So okay, so
no. See, you gonna talk yourself out of it now? Go ahead. Go ahead and say something.
Listen. So Fairleigh Dickinson beat Purdue. Purdue beat Arizona. Okay, hold on. Hear me out. Fairleigh Dickinson beat Purdue. Purdue beat Arizona. FAU beat Fairleigh Dickinson last year. In the round of 32. So FAU beat Arizona. I don't understand. Like, it's like that, like the maths for me. What are you talking about?
I'm not going to argue with your logic. I mean, I actually appreciate the way you put that together.
Yeah.
You know, I do. And while you were doing that, you know what I was thinking?
What?
15. At 45. 47. So, like, the whole thing worked for me, bro. Now I'm still gonna pick U of A, but I appreciate your pick. Like, you made it make sense.
Listen, I'm just saying,
out there listening, that's what it is. Rock with you.
Listen. FAU all day, and when they win, I don't want to hear don't even say you was right, because I don't even want to hear it. I don't even want to hear it from you. I just want you to sit there and just be upset, mad. Because I'm like the Swami with this, bro. Like, I just be knowing the winners. I'd be picking them. I like that first stuff was just early, bro. That's just me just getting started. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm in there now. We in there.
All right. Well, we picked 2 games the same, and the other 3 we have different picks. So we gonna find out.
No, 2 of those were a setup, and I want an asterisk by both of those ones right there too. Is what I want right there. That first one that you gave me right there, that's tomfoolery going on, and then not the second one, but the third one where you tried to set that one up right there too. Give me a damn asterisk. That's all I'm saying.
I think you.
Those ones are under protest if I don't win. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my gosh! All right, man. Well, on that note, we're gonna get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
And we wish
Christmas edition though. Christmas edition on Monday. We doing it.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of that, all right. You know, what time we doing this? Because it's got to be like, you know, you got to get up and do the things with the kids in the morning. So it's got to be midday. It's got to be
there's going to be chaos all day long. I'm probably going to get shot with Nerf guns or something in like the back of my hair while I'm doing it. It's just going to be one of those ones. But yeah, we'll just go midday. I mean, let's shoot for 11.
11 o'clock. Okay. All right, man. We're going to do that Christmas edition. We'll talk about some football games, Christmas football games and basketball games, all that stuff.
Sir.
All right, so everybody out there, y'all have yourself a great Christmas.
Yeah.
The days.
Merry Christmas. And he's setting me up there too. Just want everybody out there to know.
Hey, I picked Santa Clara Mary's Claus. That's it. I'm out. Deuces.